Lovable goofball Ernest P. Worrell takes it upon himself to save Christmas after picking up Santa Claus at a Florida airport in his taxi. After rewatching most of the Ernest films as an adult, I have declared that Ernest Saves Christmas is the best of the bunch. All of the movies are essentially the exact same. Ernest has a new blue-collar job that finds him interacting with someone trying to do something that he either needs to help with or stop them from doing. He also has a sidekick who is a kid and always plays multiple characters. It is interesting that Ernest Saves Christmas decided to take place in Florida. Most Christmas movies are somewhere colder and there's always snow. Now, snow does play a minor role towards the end of the film, but not having snow in each scene makes this not really feel like a Christmas movie. And we get all of the usual slapstick Ernest stuff here. He breaks things and makes things worse trying to fix them. He says the wrong thing to the wrong people, and he generally makes things harder for the characters than if he wasn't in the story at all. In Ernest Saves Christmas, Santa Claus is retiring and looking for a replacement. He's picked out a famous children's TV star, kind of like a fictional Mr. Rogers, and Ernest learns about this in the hilarious opening scene when he's driving Santa from the airport to meet this potential replacement. Now, I find this scene to be the funniest in the movie and in the running for the funniest in the entire Ernest franchise. But I laugh every time that I see Ernest looking over his shoulder talking to Santa Claus, not paying attention to the road at all. Now, this time around, Ernest's sidekick is a young girl named Harmony who doesn't really believe in Santa Claus. She's a good kid, but she's had a hard life, and Ernest wants to make sure that she gets back on the right track. And one of the other classic scenes is when Ernest and Harmony meet Ernest's friend Vern, who is mentioned in every Ernest movie, TV show, and commercial, but he's never seen or heard. When Ernest talks to Vern, he looks directly into the camera, which I guess means that the audience is Vern. Anyway, Ernest helping Vern set up for his Christmas party is great and provides a lot of laughs. The rest of the movie plays out exactly as you would expect. The adults don't believe the old man who says he's Santa Claus is anything more than an old man losing his mind. We get to see Ernest's longtime buddies Chuck and Bobby, who appear in most of the Ernest films, this time as baggage handlers at the airport, who end up getting stuck with Santa's reindeer. And we see cutaways of Ernest in all kinds of outfits playing characters that are stretching his acting chops as far as a slapstick children's movie will allow. My favorite of these characters is the snake handler. Ernest sells this dirty character so well. I bet it took so many takes to film this scene because there's no way people were not cracking up. Now, Ernest Saves Christmas isn't something I see making it into my annual Christmas movie rotation, but I can see rewatching it every 5 years or so. Now, I've always had a soft spot for Ernest, and I've even visited his gravesite, which is just about 2 miles from my house. Now, if you have kids, this is a great movie to show them. It's fun for the entire family.
Carrying Santa's toy bag, driving cab 69 around Florida, riding in a taxi wearing 3D glasses, driving Santa's sleigh, talking to Vern,